Hey everyone, it's Maxine from MCFM Global Academy. How do you end up on an appointment and then missing your own live stream? This is absolutely crazy, but it has been an absolutely crazy day. Happy Valentine's to everyone out there, lovely couples, and I hope you're going to be enjoying time with your loved ones, whether it's family, whether it's friends. um, Wishing you all the best on this Valentine's Day. Now, this is my first uh, live stream on YouTube, and it's just for me experimenting and a great way to kind of see what's going to work in terms of our academy and moving forward. Now, one of the things I love to do is get things moving and then just share what we're doing, but also try and get some involvement as well with audiences. So as we establish this amazing space to learn and grow together, then having some participation and what's on your minds in terms of mobilization, in terms of projects, management. We're here to mentor and support with that. Okay, so we launched the academy in September of 2024. And since then, it has been a lot of business development, making connections, and really working with raising awareness that, hi, we're here and we are raring to go. We've got a great team of subject matter experts, and I will be sharing this with them. And also, we're going to be having weekly lives just for 15-20 minutes with our subject matter experts. So you get to know who they are, get to learn what they're passionate about, and just how we're going to be using the academy for good and to make a dent in the universe. For those of you that don't know about the academy and what we're about, 20 years ago, I started to do projects within the facilities management space. And there were some real challenges and issues in terms of trying to get data, the type of relationships, understanding how services are actually set up with suppliers predominantly. And one of the things for me was really about how do we flood this industry with qualified professionals, and how do we upskill and bridge that gap in lack of resources when there's a specialism and when there's a need for project managers. We call them mobilization managers. And really, it's anyone that works within property where there's a change from either a client or a change from a previous provider for maintaining offices, buildings. It could be manufacturing plants, it could be an airport, any type of space that requires multiple facilities services. So it could be catering, it could be cleaning, it could be security, maintenance, air conditioning. All of those things fit under the banner of facilities. So the academy has been created to upskill professionals within the niche of facilities management called mobilization. Some of you, depending on where you work in the world, may know the terminology as transitioning or transformation, but either way, they both mean the same thing. That's why we were created. I'm really passionate about social impact. So one of the other things that we've done is we've actually integrated our social impact throughout the whole business model of the academy. What do I mean by that? Basically, what we have is 5% of any activity we do within the academy, whether it's a project, whether it's a workshop, whether it's micro learning, whether it's social engagement, sponsorships. 5% of everything we do revenue wise goes towards our social impact and our scholarship fund. What does that mean? The more successful we are, the bigger the impact we're going to make in this world. And I'm really, really keen to share that journey, which has already started. So in January, we sponsored a Global Educators Tribe in Nigeria with 30 micro lessons. So for those that are not sure of the terminology, a micro lesson is bite-sized learning. So it's usually around 15 to 20 minutes or even up to half an hour with an assessment at the end. It's very interactive and quite engaging with lots of images. You can add videos. And that's we produced a suite of 30 for the Global Entrepreneur Educators Tribe. And that covered topics like communication, leadership, collaboration, emotional intelligence in the classroom, because some of the educators are traditional in terms of schools as well as being in industry. And so that was our real first big impact in terms of social, where they have access to the micro lessons, and as people join it and become members of that tribe, then they have access to the learning. And it covers things like difference between collaboration and teamwork. There were things around transgenerational leadership and cultures. So there's a lot that we covered in that space. So that was one thing. And then recently we've sponsored a company called ASNA. Now, ASNA are a charity that provide respite and retreats for families with disabled children. And because of the intensity of the care that they have 24 hours, the ASNA provide not only education for the families, but also a space where they can get away, respite and recover. I met Asna last year at an event in a place called Grantham, and was really really taken by the passion that they have and what they really want to do for the families and the children. So we've sponsored a family to join Asna on the retreat, and there's more good that's going to come out about that in our socials over the weekend. So that's just two areas where we're developing. As of today, I had a meeting with a local person who will then connect us into other local organizations, because we're really passionate about trying to raise awareness of not only the industry facilities management, but also raise our profile in how we can use our academy as a bridge and a vehicle for education within deprived, disadvantaged communities, and really have a positive impact in those communities. So that journey, I'm pleased to say, has now started in earnest. We'll be setting up our community interest company over the coming weeks, and that helps us then to separate the commercial aspect of the academy from our social enterprise, which is really important. So we've got a great team working on that with us, and to make that happen. Really, really excited to now have started this journey, and really be able to properly create true, real impact on people's lives, communities, and through education. What else is happening? So there's been a lot happening. I will be speaking in India at a conference in March, and that will be a great audience in terms of sharing experiences, mentoring, and just truly, truly humbled and grateful to have these opportunities where it's not just an academy that's serving our local community. We are a global academy, which means that there's other communities worldwide that will start to benefit from our efforts and from what we're doing. I think that's probably it for today, just in terms of what's coming. We have our MCFM Global Academy page on LinkedIn, where we're regularly posting updates on what we're doing. Today we posted about our 2025 look ahead. So that includes things like the work that we're doing, social impact work we're doing. It includes the next course release for the academy. So we're going to be doing a few press releases around the existing courses, and then we've got course release coming out in April. Now, with the courses, they are accredited and with the CPD. And so whatever qualification, if you're a professional, you're taking a qualification, these courses and activities will contribute towards your qualifications. We're really passionate, and we've just integrated the micro learning. So on the site, the development will be, there'll be industry micro learning, and that is really specific to industry. And then we're going to be having a community learning hub. Now, the community learning hub will be all the training and learning that we're curating for communities, as we develop and grow in that space and become known for our education in that space. So some things might be just basic skills. It may be some basic entry level business leadership type learning. However, whatever it's going to become, it will just evolve and grow as we learn and gain more experience working very, very closely hand in hand with our local communities and communities abroad. I want to actually stop it there. I will basically promise to be on time next time, and thank you so much for listening. I'm Maxine Crowe, founder of MCFM Global Academy and MCFM Global, and I'm really delighted to have spent Valentine's Day with you all. Have a great rest of the weekend, whatever you are doing, and we shall talk to you on our next live. Take care.